All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tuesday. Tuesdays are squat days mixed with typically events, but for the off season, Tuesdays are going to be squats and lower body volume, as well as some back. So you can never have too strong of a back. Today we've got some SSB sort of dynamic squats. I've rigged up light bands, moderate chains, and just going to go for doubles, probably 6 to 8 sets of doubles. Short rest. Yeah, just going to get into it, try and accrue a lot of volume. And yeah, work on that speed out of the hole. SSB puts me in a really good spot to help my deadlift. Try and play into it, round the back over just a little bit, get the upper back involved. Just forces me into that spot that I start my deadlift in. And my deadlift is something that I desperately need to bring up. So we're going to keep these in for a little while, a couple weeks, see how I feel. And then, yeah, test it out later in the off season. So all warmed up. I'm just going to put some straight weight on, and then we'll get into the sets. So let's get to it. When I first got into lifting and kind of strength and powerlifting, strongman, whatever, I found a West Side barbell, and I instantly got so like bought into all the shit of, oh, you got to do dynamic effort, max effort, repeated effort, bands and chains. And so I have never done any sort of movement with bands and chains. So today's the first day, and you know, obviously I've learned a lot more about lifting and different training modalities. But right now, I want to go buy a flame beanie and take a lot of drugs and, I don't know, smash my head against a wall. Unfortunately, I am extremely tired from pouring concrete all day. So I'm just going to pretend that 185 is like 885, and that's like, 300 pounds of chain, and 300 pounds of band tension at the bottom. But yeah, just so you know where my head's at. So if I seem a little bit more intense than 185 plus 30 pounds and, I don't know, maybe 30 pounds of band, that's what I'm picturing. So but at work today, I was lifting a board up over my head, and I felt this weird like tingle in like my tricep and shoulder. And so immediately I'm like, oh, my tricep tore off. I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a 16-foot 2x6. It's not gonna, shouldn't take my tricep off. And so for the whole rest of the day, I had this weird, like, tingling pain in my shoulder, front of my shoulder, back of my lat, tricep, and like down my fingers. So I'm pretty sure it's like a pinched nerve of some sort. It's my guess. If I'm feeling at my fingers, that's the only thing I can, equate it to in my brain. So I'm not going to worry about numbers. Just come in and put the work in. All right. That's, I think, my fourth set. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 more sets, but it's just the same old. So turn the camera off, and I think I'm going to jump into some RDLs next. So, yeah, 4 more sets here, RDLs. Okay, RDLs. Gonna work up to top set of 5, and then back down to 80% of that for a set or 2 of 8. I am fucking done today. My hip hurts, my shoulder hurts, my fingers keep tingling. I don't know. I'm just exhausted. So we'll see what we get up to through 15. No, not through 15. Through 35. Well, it's definitely not a true max set of 5. But today, for how I feel, that's going to be good enough. 1 set of 8, and then some rows. 305, we're going to go for 1 set of 8. Try and do a bit more tempo. Yeah. All right. Next up, got some barbell rows. I call these barbell rows because it's just how I like to differentiate my rows. So for these, I like to go more kind of upper back focused. So keeping that back angle a bit more open, and you're kind of pulling into the sternum, staying at the knees, pull into the sternum, and that's just what I use for my upper back. Obviously, you have different rows, like your pen lay row, where you're staying a lot more strict off the ground, and you're going to pull and focus. Typically, focus more lats. And another one that I'll throw in is deadlift rows, which pretty self-explanatory. You know, you start in your deadlift position, pull your deadlift, and then you finish it off with a kind of a cheat row, and then control your down. So those are the main 3 types of rows that I'll use in my training, and then obviously you have your cable rows, dumbbell rows, things like that. So, but as far as rows with a straight bar, that's what I like to do. So upper back focus today. I already did my first set just as a feeler to see what my shoulder wanted to do, and it feels okay. So we're gonna go through more sets of 8 to 10. So yeah. All right. Set number 3. Yeah. Oh man. All right. I think I'm gonna call it there for the video. A little bit of a boring day. I am just so beat today. I'm gonna finish up this session with some split squats and hypers. I might tie this into my Thursday session, which is another kind of boring press day. So, um, yeah, I think I'll do that. So, see you guys on Thursday. All right, welcome back. Thursday, press day. Plan typically for Thursdays is more of a dynamic kind of speed day, slash kind of bodybuilding volume day. And so we're going to take that into account today. I've got bench set up, buffalo bar, kind of 50, 60% of my bench, and then, 20, 40 pounds of chain. So that's the plan for today. Probably doubles or triples, 5 to 6 sets. And then I warmed up with it and it felt really good. So I might do load up some more chain weight and then do kind of one burnout set just for the volume. But yeah, feels good. So staying here for our working sets. Also going to go for more of a Larson press, feet up. I don't know, just because. Other news, my shoulder feels okay. Definitely still sore. Certain kind of like movements, like lifting with like a supinated grip, kind of feels weird. But other than that, it feels okay. My hips, I don't know. That's a different story. We're working on it. Okay. Yeah, that felt better. That felt better on the shoulder. Yeah. Maybe I move a little slower, but that's fine. Again, I'm not super worried about building a big bench. So if I can use this as something that's gonna hit my triceps, make my triceps have to move, that's fine with me. If it's not a realistic, dynamic effort day, I don't care. It's not what I'm training for, so. Gosh. Woo. Okay. I was doing some strict press. I didn't record it. It was just kind of, I don't know, nothing very interesting. But as soon as I got done, my shoulder hurts again. Right through my shoulder into my bicep, and it's going into my chest now. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if this bench feels okay. And then I'm gonna hopefully superset with some. It was supposed to be towel pull-ups for grip, but the only thing I can find that's not gonna rip is toe strap. So we're gonna use that for towel pull-ups. Oh. Woo-hoo. This bench being in the way sucks. One more. Wow, that hurt. Probably do one more set, but same thing. So next. Okay, this is gonna be finisher for today. We're gonna go dumbbell, kind of floor press simulated, um, to some ab wheels, into some curls. Um, shoulder is absolutely killing me right now. Rolled it out on a lacrosse ball. It felt better, but it just so I don't know. It's fucked. But anywho, this felt okay, so we're gonna do this. Get a little bit of a pump going, hopefully, and then call it. This week has been absolutely horrendous for training. I get in here and I don't know. I have nothing. Monday was okay, and then I don't know. The last 3 days I've just been absolutely. Oh, here we go. Fucking yawn. Just been absolutely like zero energy. So it's not ideal, and I don't really know why. Um, but maybe it's because I'm not actively chasing something. But I am. I have a lot of goals that I set for this off season, numbers that I want to hit, sets that I want to hit. Yeah, I don't know. But one day at a time. That's all we got. So see what this feels like. Yeah. There's no good way to dump that. Just got to commit to it. Whew. All right. Oh, man. This might feel good on my shoulder, actually. Nope. All right, let's bang out some. Two more. Pause. Oh man. I like those a lot. I like to actually, I'll do one more set. When I do those, I'll just mimic my brace that I'll do for squats and deadlifts. So I'll really think about packing the ribs, expanding that trunk, and just hold it as tight as I can. Obviously, try not to let your lat extend out. So then I just try and think of it as a deadlift, right? I'm packed, my lats are tight, rolling out tight, and as I roll in, squeeze, pull with the lats. Keep your butt tucked in if you can. I usually don't, but more focused on maintaining that brace. So, a couple sets of hammer curls, a couple reps. Pardon me. I'm gonna do it one more time. Whew. Probably gonna be the end of the video. I'm gonna finish one more set of this. Apologize, a little bit slower these last 2 days. Again, I don't know what. I came in here after work and I just nothing. I'm running empty. My tank's got 0. I don't know why. It's not ideal. I can blame, being fatigued and prepping whatever all I want, but I worked through nationals prep. I worked through everything else. I had other shit going on when I was doing other preps, so I don't know. I do have to get more serious about my recovery. Rehab, mobility, stability, mostly my hips. Especially today, my hips were just so jacked. I could hardly walk at the end of the day. It just hurt so bad. So I don't know if anybody's still watching this and you got any tips for strengthening, stabilizing your hips, stuff like that. Let me know. So I need the help. So anywho, I'm just yapping now. So thanks for watching. Really hoping I can get some more upbeat training going for you guys. Anything else you want to see in my training, or again, if you want a different format of video, something like that, let me know. Or if you just enjoyed it and you want to see some more of what I got going on, let me know that too. Yeah, thanks for watching.